Welcome, Sagittarius. This is a reading for your March 2025, and we are going to start with an oracle card first to see what is going to come through. We have control. Well, here, you're just like this figure, full of determination, full of stamina. You are very much being courageous to take actions, motivated, determined, being unstoppable, fearless. Nothing is going to hold you back anymore. You are taking control of your life. It comes with a lot of inner and outer strength, and there is a significant degree of self-trust here, self-confidence and self-trust. You know that where you are going, what you are doing, you know what decision you're going to make that is going to serve you well. You know which path you're going to take that is going to bring you the best optimal result. And you are not letting anything or anyone to shake you. You are being unshakable. So let's see more. Okay, we've got Knight of Wands reversed. Along with the High Priestess reversed. Here I see that somebody gave you a bad taste of medicine before, but then the secret is being revealed here. I see that, well, potentially that is something that this person, they're not really disclosing the whole truth, the whole picture. There are things that being hide behind the veil, behind the scene, but you are somebody, you are not a 3-year-old, you are intuitive enough, you have the sixth sense, you've got that inkling at the back of your head, something is just not right and it bothers you. And you know that you're going to figure it out, and truth is going to find a way to reveal itself at the end of the day, and you found the truth. Here, you can finally stop yourself from suffering because there used to be a considerable period of time where you just like this person being restless, having sleepless night, something bothers you, but you become more determined now because after you find the truth in regard to something, somebody is hiding the truth. They are not disclosing the whole story. They are making excuses, creating stories, trying to confuse you. But you are able to find the truth. You see beyond the illusion here. And you trust yourself instead of this person. See here. Because you have already identified they have hidden agenda, private motive. And you are not allowing them to control you. You are taking the lead. You are controlling your life. Okay, so let's see more. With this Eight of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups here. Well, these two cards come in hand here. Perfect synchronicity. Nothing is going to stop you. You're fearless, being unstoppable, no distractions, you're exercising. Due consideration, extreme focus on a particular aspect or thing in regard to your life. Well, here, Well, potentially there's someone who led you into great disappointment. When it comes to this person, you feel things are not being aligned. There is a lack of integration, cohesion, harmony. They give you hopes from one time. Because with the rainbow here, this is a symbol of commitment. It's a covenant between God and man that God will no longer use flood to destroy this planet, to destroy the earth. So therefore, the symbol of a rainbow represents some kind of commitment, dedication. But this person, as I said, that there's some kind of truth that they are not completely revealing. They conceal the full picture. They are not disclosing everything in front of you, something that they are trying to get away with. And I see here you feel disappointed because you feel you are being manipulated. They betrayed you. Here I see they break the trust. Okay, there is a lack of trust between both of you anymore. And instead of trusting them, you would rather trust yourself here. It almost feels like they shape you the way you are now because you know that when it comes to trust, that is no 100% absolute guarantee that you can completely rely or trust somebody. It's just so fragile when it comes to promises, when it comes to commitment, when it comes to trust. It's just like the layer of the foundation between both of you is not solid and concrete enough that you don't understand. Things becomes so vulnerable, so fragile. It's like building or constructing a building structure. It's about the layer of the foundation that really matters. If it is not solid and concrete, and we keep building the structure higher and higher up, it brings upon the risk of collapse because the foundational groundwork, the first couple of layers of the preparation work, is not concrete, solid enough. It's all those elementary foundational preparation work that really matters. But this person, they break the promises, they break some kind of understanding, bonding between both of you. So here you feel that they show your true colors, and when it comes to trust, you would rather just allow some leeway, wait and see, instead of fully trusting somebody so quickly. And here I see you become more skeptical, more cautious, that it takes quite some time for you to assess and evaluate a person before you decide whether you can trust them or not. And you know that even with time, here, things can change. Because when it comes to the external world, life itself, it is about flexibility instead of rigidity. Life itself is not absolute. It's always a variable, especially when it comes to another person. Things are fickle. You feel that there is so much secrets about this person. They give you false expectations, and they cannot even fulfill their promises, stick with their words. And you feel they led you into great disappointment. You feel very upset about it. So let's see more. We have the King of Swords reversed. along with the Fool here, you know what? This person is unable to move on. They are going to surrender. They are somebody who appear to be patronizing. It's like that normally how they present themselves in front of you is that they are rigid, they are dominating, controlling, they could be controlling the narratives. They are not allowing any kind of leeway to make compromises with you. So therefore you feel a lot of times it's difficult for both of you to reach some kind of compromises or reach middle ground, common ground. But this time you will see that they are unable to take things forward. They will be changing themselves, trying to align with you, because at the end of the day, they know that you are somebody who they want to be truly with, because you are trustworthy, you're a very reliable person. When they need you to be in their lives, the times that when they need you to be there, you are always being there for them. You are being so supportive. You're very loyal, committed, dedicated. And here, this person, they are kicking themselves. They are going to show another side of them, showing more kindness, generosity, a softer side of themselves, because there used to be sometimes they said something that you feel quite hurtful. And here I see that they feel good being with you. The reason why they feel their lives were good is because they had you in it. And with you, having this determination, like giving them the final chance, a final ultimatum, so many times, okay? You gave them so many chances, opportunities, even it comes with the final ultimatum, but they are not being able to change themselves. But this time, when you're finally being decisive, like you're going to withdraw, you're going to retreat, you're going to focus on yourself instead of this person, because there is some kind of deal breakers here, some kind of promises, bonding, misunderstanding that's being breached, and you find it no matter what they do, no matter what they're going to do to mend what was broken, or even if they're going to try to do something to sew the stitches, to pull things together, it's not going to work, because they've got their chances, multiple chances to prove themselves, but there is no improvement. There's no actions, not much of the talking. All they do is really confusion. There's a lack of clarity. You don't feel happy. You don't see that this connection or this relationship is the one that can stand with the test of the time. You don't see the future. You don't feel supported, guided. With the yellow color here is about the solar plexus chakra, self-confidence, self-esteem. Being with this person, you cannot really feel you're being yourself, because you're bending over backwards too much. You're trying so hard to make things work, or even there are times that you need to act or behave in accordance with their own terms, in accordance with their wants and needs. It's okay, because when it comes to a relationship, a connection, it's about two parties, you as well as another person. So there are times that you may be softer, you are allowing some leeway to make compromises. So therefore, you are showing your kindness, generosity to behave in accordance with their needs, their wants, doing things in a way they want to be. But you also have expectations. This is not a connection that comes with unconditional love. Yes, there is love, But love and romance has limitations. It is just chemical substance within our body. If we want a connection or relationship to progress in the long term, gracefully, sustainably, it requires something that is beyond love and romance. It requires great care, delicacy, being sensitive, considerate, compassionate. It's about flexibility between both of you to align things, to make things work together. It's about cooperation. It's about teamwork. It's about commitment, dedication. But they get distracted. They're not even opening up, telling you the truth. Something that they're hiding, they're not opening up. And a lot of time they just get distracted. And especially when it comes to communication wise, you feel that they're saying one thing but doing something else. There is a lack of consistency and persistency. It kind of bothers you because this is not really something that you're looking for. You don't feel safe, sound, secure, grounded. And when you try to focus yourself, like withdraw, when you want to have a closure with them, being so determined, this is the end. You have had your chances so many times, multiple times. You've already given them the final opportunity, the final ultimatum, but you don't see improvement at all. They are resuming to their old behavior, old pattern here. So therefore you feel losing hope. There's no hope. There's no rainbow here. Some kind of a commitment, promises, understanding being breached. And you don't want to deny yourself anymore. Enough of self-sabotaging moments, enough of self-denial because you used to try to give them multiple times because you have that hope. You try to remain positive, being optimistic that they are going to change themselves. But I would say, yes, they do have the capability and they do have the capacity to change themselves. But the thing is that it's not long lasting. Either they are going to ignore your concerns and needs and going emotional shutdown, silence treatment, not addressing your emotions, or they are going to change temporarily and they're going to resume their old behavior very soon. And there is a pattern here. This person, they cannot move forward. Actually, there is emotional attachment. They are actually very much dependent upon you, relying upon you. I do see that there are times when you try to retreat, withdraw, showing an attitude of indifference, like you don't really care, you're prioritizing yourself as well, just like what they have been doing because they are prioritizing themselves. And when you are shifting the focus back to yourself, you will see them freak out. They cannot move forward because at the end of the day, they feel good because they are having you in their lives. You are their lucky charm. You are the reason why they feel happy. But there is a lack of appreciation and gratitude. And when they lose you, they freak out and they are trapping themselves in this connection as well. They do love you. They are not showing it properly, appropriately. And there are times when you withdraw, showing attitudes of being indifferent, they will freak out and they are going to come back like begging you, seeking your forgiveness, crying, asking for another chance, another opportunity. They are going to change themselves. They will not make you feel inferior. They will not appear to be rigid, intimidating, patronizing. They are trying to change themselves, adjust their behaviors. Okay, they want you to give them another chance instead of ignoring them. So I would say that it's a choice that you need to make because you have already given them multiple chances. And there is a pattern of past track of record that you have observed from this person that either they are going to change themselves, but the change is not consistent and persistent, they are going to resume to their old behavior, or they are not changing themselves at all. So, with them coming back, like trying to seek your forgiveness, asking for another chance, they want a final ultimatum to prove themselves. It's up to you whether you do have this sense of determination to give them another chance to see if things is going to work out, or you're just focusing yourself, you want to take another path, say farewell to them. So it's about here a path that you can take. Either you are going to give them another opportunity to see if they are going to really mend things this time, trying to smooth things over with you because they are seeking peaceful resolution, peaceful settlement with you. They are offering a peaceful, they want a peaceful offerings. They want to make things work. And they would like to appease your insecurities, your fear. They want to mollify, pacify this heated situation, and they try to open up. They try to confess as well. Confess, confide. They will opening up more to show that they are dedicated, they are committed, they are loyal, they want to build something with you that comes with a solid concrete foundation. They don't want you to feel you're being left stranded. They don't want you left you being in a position that you feel you're being stuck in limbo. But the thing is that you need to make a choice whether you are going to give them another chance because a final ultimatum is something that they ask for, but I do see that you already give them enough chances. This is how you feel. So that's the reason why you you don't really want to give any time attention to them as well. It's like you are blocking them out already. And you feel very confused every time when you try to retreat, when you try to focus on yourself, when you want to better yourself, when you withdraw, they are coming back. There is this pattern. This is how I see it here. So therefore, you know what is going to serve you best because you are somebody. You have a lot of you have great stamina, and you are somebody who have the strong will, strong determination. You know what is going to bring you the best optimal result. Nothing is going to control you here. It's about control, inner control and outer control. And you are not going to let somebody to manipulate you or to see you as a puppet because I do see that this person, they consider you as an extension of themselves. They are seeing you as an extension, an extent of their limbs because they are trying to control you in so many ways where you feel that your life is out of control because of them. They are seeing you as an extra limb, an extension of themselves, but you're not. You are living a life for yourself instead of living a life for them. So therefore, show decisiveness, assertiveness. You're going to make a decision that you feel is aligned with yourself. You know what you're doing and trust the process here. Really, is trust the process. And you've given them so many chances, opportunities. And based on the past experiences, the track of the past record, they don't really see changing themselves. And with them going back this time asking for another opportunity and a final ultimatum, is that really for real or not? Then you need to make a decision. So this is the end of the reading. I hope you like it. Do subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so. Like this video and leave a comment down below. And thank you for staying with me until now, and see you next time.